Candace and share your story with me.
There you go. That's what all these about. Get up. You gotta get up. Hey! Y'all showing up.
Says, what is a wellologist? It's just someone who teaches you to be well, just to be mindful and to think about being well. I am Candace Neal, and I own Pure Free Bed and Breakfast and Candace Neal Enterprises. And it's just a whole wellness space. It's all about thinking and being well. So let me ask you a question. How many of you get up in the morning and just take a pee? Anybody? Anybody? Everybody get up and go, well, thank you. How many of you don't? All right, that's good. Because that's what we're going to talk about today. How are you peeing? Every single day, right? But before we get into that, can I tell you a little bit about myself?
Yeah.
I'm a grandmother, 5, mom of 2. My oldest is 40, my youngest is 36. Had her when I was 2, my story. My story, and I'm sticking to it. But no, actually, I am 61 years old. And my biggest feat is that I am a cancer conqueror. 20 years ago, I cured cancer. So remission, and then just understanding what that is. So it just threw me into a quest of just being better. So when I heard a little bit of your story in the bathroom, I was there. So I am 20 years out. I plan to live till I'm 150 because that's what I believe is my system. So in doing what you do, you will be able to do that. Whatever you believe, as long as you do the work, you can get there. So I went through chemo, but I walked away from Western medicine and decided to do this on my own. I wouldn't recommend it. Always go with your doctors and stick to it. But what they wanted me to do was actually have surgery to cut out my throat. I had throat cancer. So what they told me is they could cut out my larynx. You know, you can't talk anymore. It's like, are you kidding me? You got the biggest mouth ever. You can't do that. So I decided to take another route. So I learned about how to heal the body alternatively. So I use alternative medicine holistically to just take care of myself. So some of the things that we're going to talk about today is basically how to eat well, how to breathe well, how to move well, how to sleep well, and you will be well. And in that order. So I'm going to give you some tools that you can use where you can do that. But just where we're talking about heart disease, I'm not sure if anyone knows this, but 3 years ago I had a stroke. So 2012, my blood pressure went up to 290 over 160. Going through just a very bad time, and you're not understanding how stress plays such an important part in your life when you thought you were doing it. Now, and I thought I was Superwoman, and I work out every single day. I've been working out every single day for 20 years, and I won't stop. But that's what I do. So, and I decided to do it because I know its power. But when I was going through just a terrible ordeal in business, things just spin out of control. You know, you're not understanding that you're not outward with this stuff. This stuff is internalizing and taking over your body. So when I got home from court and I get home and my girlfriend was here, you know, I'm crying, I got snot, I got tears, I got slop. I figured that's what it was, but it turned out to be blood. And she took me straight to the hospital, and that's what they told me. But what the doctor said to me was that, you know, you just had a stroke. I don't understand why are you here talking to me right now. Because by all rights, you should be dead, according to your numbers. He said, so whatever you're doing, just keep doing what you're doing, but whatever that stressor is, you need to get that out of your life because your heart can't take this anymore. So how many of you have a big heart? Anybody got a big heart? What size is your heart?
7.
7. Well, I literally have a big heart. There's a disease called cardiomyopathy. And that's what happens when your blood pressure just keeps rising and rising and rising. So my heart really is just 2 to 3 times the size it's supposed to be. And that's by virtue of the pressure that keeps going up and up and up. But the fact that I can sustain the pressures like that because I am very much in shape. My heart is in shape. When I'm at my resting rate, I'm probably at 33, so Delana and them come and code me off. You know, so when I was in the hospital, I had to let them know, look, I'm good, don't wake me up. You know, because I'm sleeping really good, my heart rate dropped down and code, you know. She bring a car, they come in with cold cards, I'm like, I'm all right. Girlfriend was there one day, was like, she all right, don't bother her, she just sleeping. Because that's what you do for your heart. And that's the power of just really, really taking care of yourself. And that's what I've done. After God gave me that back, I promised him to pay it forward. So what I do is teach others how to do this. And it's just not that simple. It's just not that hard. I think we overthink it. We just make it hard. So when we're talking about how you pee in the morning, you think about what's your perception on what you're thinking. See, because that's one piece. Y'all believe what I was talking about peeing? So you have your perception. What do you perceive this wellness thing to be? Are you perceiving it in pain? That's 2. Or are you perceiving it in pleasure? That's 3. So when you talk about what you think that you should do is too hard, I gotta go to work, I can't do this, I got black women, hair, time, money, 3 biggest excuses of why we don't exercise. You know, I gotta be cute. You know, I'm dying, but I gotta be cute. That's it. Cassie gonna be real sharp if you don't get this. So what it is when you talk about all the things that Delana, Sherry talked about, was just taking care of you, making you a priority. So how do you do that? So one thing you have to do is take yourself from a can I place, that means complacent and not improving. Can I? I'm just here, I'm just hanging out, I'm okay, ain't nothing gonna happen till it happens. But the one thing about movement is, movement does not occur until you move, right? So you have to make a decision to want to be better. So what you want to do is you want to take that can I, and you want to flip it to an I can. So the I means you got to initiate something, right? You got to make the investment in you because you're worth it, and you got to have a good intention. So that's I. So now C, what you think the C is? Anybody? Huh?
Commitment.
Somebody got a C. Come on, give me a big, powerful C word. Commitment. There's one. What else? Consistency. What else? Change. Come on. One more. Control. You have to be committed and consistent to control your change before somebody else chokes. Before somebody or something else control your change. Right? And the A is just an attitude adjustment. You have to adjust your attitude about it. Because what is it? Life is 90% attitude, 10% chance. What you think about, you bring about. So that's what you have to do. And then you just have to activate this thing. Take action. When are you going to take action? You keep putting it off. I hear all my clients say, I'm going to do it on Monday. So I never start on a Monday, so we start on a Saturday, because by the time Monday get here, we good. We 3 days in, get it done. So, but one of the things you just have to do is make a decision to do it. And then the end is just now. The need to do it now. It's just necessary. So you go and you're going to initiate this thing, you're going to make a commitment, you're going to have a good attitude about it, you're going to take action, and when you're going to do it, you're going to do it now. And that's what this is all about. So when you're talking about how do I do this now? You know, you guys say, I got to do this, how you do it now. So here's 8 doctors daily that you got to subscribe to. So you figure, can you go to the doctor 8 times every day? Anybody? No? Right, but you can go see Dr. Nutrition, right? What you eat. So like I heard her say, she said the white diet, I call it the beige diet, right? So you want to stay away from the beige foods. You really do is what we eat. You want to try to eat a rainbow diet, right? So you want to get some color in your life. And not only that, look at this red cake. I don't subscribe to the sugar, but the red is cute. So that's what it is. You just, the more colors, the more nutrients that you're getting. Because at the end of the day, when you're talking about losing weight, when you lose weight, right, most of us just find it back. When you lose your keys, you find it, right? Same thing happens with weight. When you lose weight, you find it back. But when you release the fat, it'll be gone so far it won't be able to find your zip code. Release that thing. Don't take it back. Don't look for it back. Diets have expiration dates. Just be well. So that's when you do. You gotta eat well.